Oh,
How's everyone doing tonight? I know ain't done a live in a while. I just looked, it's been 10 days. I didn't think it'd been that long, but it's been 10 days since I've done a live. So, just been busy. Super busy. Hey, Fishing Triggers, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good week. Hey, KW, how you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming in. We're gonna do the drawing for the giveaway. But I'm also gonna be live for a little while. Can I do some chatting and see how everybody's doing? Yeah, I can't wait for opening day either. Hey Seymour, how you doing? Robs, Tom, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Just been working a lot. Starting to be season, starting to get close. Everybody's starting to make orders and working every night. So it's just been busy. Hey Derek, how you doing tonight? Dunlap, Dustin, Seymour, chilling in Colorado. That's awesome. Maryland's a long ways from Missouri.
it won't let me,
It's going pretty good.
it won't let me comment. I don't have a chat.
Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm reading everyone's comments, but it's not. I backed out, went back in.
Everyone's weird. Yeah, this month's box. Yeah, that'll be coming up this week. The 15th is the deadline for that.
Is that gonna ship
Tom,
out on
Jonah.
time?
Yeah, because the 20th ain't till next week. We got the Missouri Convention starting Friday. So Friday and Saturday we'll be at the Missouri Convention. Oh, you're good, AKW. Yeah, we have like a raccoon, skunk, and possum season going right now. But I needed trap tags, and I just haven't get around to ordering any. Finally got some ordered, so I think they're coming in tomorrow. So maybe next week I'll be able to go set some dog proofs out for some raccoons and stuff. But otherwise, I haven't got to take advantage of that early season yet. But otherwise, our season starts on November 15th. But we also get to trap to the end of February this year. They extended our season. So that's pretty cool. West Virginia. Appreciate you coming in. Uh, I know quite a few trappers in West Virginia. To the Nebraska convention. No, won't be able to make it next. We won't be able to make it this year. Hopefully next year. Um, just have a lot going on. So we'll be going to the Missouri convention this weekend, and then we're gonna try to make the Iowa, the one in Bloomfield, Iowa, in October. I don't think we're gonna be there, but we're gonna try at the same time if that makes sense. 18 days till deer season. Yeah. Archery season in Missouri starts on the 15th. So, like 2 days. The southernmost part. I can't remember where all at in West Virginia, but I know quite a few people are in trapping. I know Nick Biggs, he has a trapping event in West Virginia. And I think it's coming up here real soon. But there's a lot of people show up for that. It's in your hometown. That's awesome. Hi, Mad Dog. How you doing? Appreciate that, Chad. Started on the first in Nebraska. It's awesome. It's still a little warm here. I mean, you go right now, you're definitely going to be fighting the mosquitoes and the wasp and all that other stuff. Yeah, hey, kiddo. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy the last 2 weeks. YouTube, for some reason, decided to push a bunch of my shorts, my short videos, and yeah, within like 10 days, I had over 4,000 subscribers. Yeah. So it's been crazy now. Like, it's like 4,600 now. It's just crazy. Wyoming County. How many times you get reported to? Yeah, the thing about it is there's nothing in those videos that is against YouTube community guidelines. I mean, there's nothing there that I could get in trouble for, and I'm not worried about that. Oh, you're good, Bluegrass. I appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having fun at work. I gotta be at work at midnight. Yeah, I mean, right now, the way it's been feeling, I would hunt mornings because, I mean, it's been in the mid 50s until about like 9, 10 o'clock. Then it's been getting up in the mid to high 70s. And then in the evening, it cools off pretty good. I have not heard from Scab in at least 6 weeks, pushing 2 months. Alright. PC, yeah. Yeah, see, none of my videos none of the shorts that have gone big have any shooting, any kind of dispatching. There's no blood, there's nothing like that. I mean, most of them are literally just coyotes laying there with a trap on their foot. I mean, there's nothing that I mean, if I get in trouble by one of them, then it's not going against their standards, so. Strikes go away. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Yeah, he said that he was going to be off YouTube for a while. He said he might be in and out, but he was going to be off for a little while. I posted a giveaway back in January when I got to 1,000 subscribers.
Back in January?
Yeah, I got to 1,000 subscribers. I was going to give away a dozen Duke 650s. And then I changed it to a dozen Duke 550s or 650s. But really, I mean, just whatever the winner wants, it's close, to the same price. About 160, 200 bucks. So, when I reached 1,000 subscribers, I posted that I was going to do that, and then within like 4 or 5 days, I was up to 3,000 and then 4,000, and now I'm at like 46 or 4,700 subscribers, so it's been crazy, and I've been really busy. I work nights, 6 nights a week, plus I run my trapping business, plus I'm volunteer firefighter, and I try to do as much as I can for them, so like every day I'm doing something for them, whether going on calls or helping them with the trucks or doing something, so I mean, I was at the fire station last night for almost 5 hours, so I mean, I'm always busy. Spent 3 hours on the phone with YouTube just for them to say at the end of the 3 hours that they were close to ending. Yeah, that's why a lot of things go AKW, but yeah, being a minor makes a lot of things hard on YouTube because that's one thing that they do take seriously is people that are of age and people that ain't. Yeah, I try to post as much as I can. I've just been stupid busy. Um, and I've been sharing shorts of like my trapping videos from last year. But here soon, I'm gonna be getting more videos done. Getting some trap prep done, stuff like that. Maybe next week I can go have a couple dog proofs set out for the early raccoon season and stuff like that. But right now, just been really, really busy. That's awesome, Tom. It's definitely something once you start, it's easy to get addicted to. Yeah, I said that I was gonna try to do the drawing on Sunday, but it's been so busy, and then like I said, I was gonna do it yesterday evening. I got a phone call to help them move one of the fire trucks to do something, and we ended up not leaving there till after 8 o'clock at night, and it's just been busy, busy, busy. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about posting stuff though. I mean, you just with being a minor, it's different. With YouTube, you really got to be careful with showing like blood and stuff like that. Um, and then again, being a minor, it's hard to do a lot of things. Like you can get in trouble for having a minor in a live video, shooting guns. I mean, anything like that. But I've never had a strike or anything like that on YouTube. TikTok's where I have all my problems. Can't get the bug in, yeah. I get that. It's easy to get addicted to. So I tell people, I'm like, it's one of those things that's hard to try and not like. Uh, Now, there's some people that, you might just have bad luck, or you might not get on a good property, and you might run traps for 3 weeks and not catch anything, and you'll really, really, really start to lose interest in it. Um, but once you get that first catch, I mean, you really get excited, and it makes you want to do it more. Especially when you start getting into the colder months, and you might have catches 2, 3, 4 days in a row. And then it'll really excite you. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what somebody knows. I can tell you the people that um, control what videos get banned and restricted and all that stuff. None of those people have very much knowledge in anything that we do. Coons and muskrats last year. Yeah, I wish I had some muskrats here in my area. I love catching muskrats. There's a lot of places they have a lot of them, and um, they're fairly good price. I think last year people were averaging like $4 a piece. So for as small as they are and how many you can catch or whatnot, I mean that's pretty good. I mean that's double what most people are getting on the raccoon. So yeah, I'd say mostly raccoons and coyotes are what I catch. A few fox, few bobcats. I'd like to catch 4 or 5 bobcats this year. Okay, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Figure it out. I have no idea. But been about 15 minutes. So I think we got, was it 19 people in here?
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Okay. We got, these are the people that commented on that video. Like I said, on YouTube, you can't see your subscribers. You can't see their names or anything. So that's why I did that video of people commenting. So, I mean, we had like 5 days for everybody to comment on there. These are all the people that commented on it. So I don't know how many was here. It was close to 50, I believe. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let my wife draw the name out of it. Let's stir them up. This probably show up backwards, but Joshua Rich. See that? Looks like it's showing up real white.
Yeah.
But Joshua Rich
You might have to put your hand
is
in
the
there.
winner. Still not helping much. But Joshua Rich is the winner of the giveaway. I don't know if you're on here or not, but if nothing else, I'll go and comment on that video, and I'll have him email me. But I appreciate everybody. This has blown up a lot more than I thought it would. I was kind of hoping to get past 1,000 subscribers by the end of this season. So, I mean, it went crazy. Yeah, I've had a few people asking me if I could come trap their place because they have chickens and whatnot, and their chickens are disappearing. So, we'll see what we do with that. But yeah, Joshua is the winner of our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We'll probably do another giveaway here soon. Not sure what, but it'll be after the Missouri convention because I still got a lot of stuff to do to get done for that, and I got 2 days to get it done. So yeah, so probably sometime next week I'll try to have some kind of giveaway that I'll have announced. But again, I appreciate everybody for supporting my channel, being a part of it, all the likes, comments, everything. It all helps out. I know it's going crazy. Every time I get on there and look, it's still going up. So, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for everything. I appreciate that, Tom. Is there anybody that's going to be at the Missouri Convention this weekend? That sucks, AKW. Like I said, it's the being a minor thing makes it hard. It makes it hard on makes it hard to do a lot of things. I know a couple people that are minors that have had a lot of restrictions put on their accounts on YouTube and TikTok. It's just a safety thing. You're not busy. I'm always busy. Always on the go doing something. Looking for some. Looking for what? But what's everybody been up to? Has anybody been getting any trap prep done? Get coyote lure bait. I sell lots of it. Lots of different brands. I make my own brand. I got my own line of baits and lures. The convention is in the southwest corner of Missouri.
Where's that?
Sun's setting earlier, I can catch the live streams. So Take it you work outside. My website is blakelystrapping.supplies.com. Most of your name brand ones I carry, and then I carry different ones like Wolfen, Billingsley, Cash River, Sawmill, She Traps. I got my own JD's, along with Dunlap, Mark June, Cavins, Carmen's, all those. Track County. I don't know. It's by Joplin.
Freestat.
I know nobody knows Freestat. That's like saying Jane. You always go off bigger places.
Hey, give me a second and I'll look it up.
Hey, Pest Hunter, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good day. Good evening now. Almost good night. 10 o'clock.
It's by Mount Vernon,
Mm-hmm.
Stock City, and Monette. It's an hour and 9 minutes away.
It must have been a highway shut down because it was 58 minutes away.
It's taking us up to Joplin. Up to
So to get there at 7, we'd have to leave here by 5:45. Let me pushing it. But I already told Dan that I'm gonna have to get stuff done. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna try to leave by 5 both days.
Been home by 5:15.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Tom.
Well, it doesn't start until 8.
I know, but I told him I'd be there at 7 to set up.
Oh.
I'd like to be there no later than 7:30.
I'm just saying, even if we get there like 7:05, like, we don't have to be fully set up by 8.
Yeah, and a lot of places like Shields and Cabela's, they definitely have convenience if you have one close to you anyways, but their prices are crazy. We have a Orscheln's that's about 5 miles from me, and they sell some Duke traps, and for their dog proofs right now are $20 a piece. I'm like, that is crazy. Tell my wife I should leave a flyer there. $20 a piece for a dog proof. That's crazy. Even at Cabela's they were $15.99. That's quite a bit more reasonable than $20. Hey Steve, how you doing? Yeah, it's really insane. Last year they were selling them for 15, raised them to 20 this year. It's like I know they went up, but $20 a piece is crazy. But everything's going up. Like I said, they got convenience because for a lot of places, those little farm stores are not the only place people can get traps at. Yeah. I mean, even last year you could find dog-proof traps for 12, 13 bucks. No problem. And now if you find one under 15 at a farm store, they're cheap. 17 traps stolen, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. And so it's close to me this year. It's an hour for me. Last year it was about 4 hours from me, the Missouri Convention. This year it's an hour. So we're going to be driving there and driving home every night, every day. Going to make for long days because I work nights. So like Friday, I'll probably be getting home about 5, probably about 5:15, and we'll have to leave here at 5:45 to go to the convention, and then we'll probably get home around 6:37, and then I'll try to get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep before I gotta go back to work, and then I'll get off again about 5:15 and get home, and then we'll have to leave at 5:45 again to get up there. But then Saturday night they have their auction and stuff that we'll stay for. I don't know if we'll stay for all of it, but then I'll probably get home about 10. But then Saturday night I don't have to be at work until 2 a.m. So I'll be able to get some more sleep. Alright, Tom, I appreciate it. You have a good night, man. Have a good week. Last year was closer to you than this one probably. Yeah. Last year was closer to St. Louis.
I was trying to look it up earlier.
But yeah, you see, I think the Nebraska convention is not this weekend, but next. Yeah, it's a lot of driving now. I think Nebraska was the farthest one we went to last year.
Yeah.
It was, let's say, about 12 hours one way. Something like that.
I don't know where Missouri was.
Montgomery City.
That's right. I know we didn't stay in
And
Montgomery
then,
City.
I don't know. Next year, I'm going to try to go to some more conventions, but I'm not sure which ones I'll make it to. I had a lot of people want me to go to the Arkansas one this year, but it's hard because it's 3.5 hours from me, and it's like a 4-hour convention. So it's hard to do 7 hours of driving for a 4-hour convention, you know what I mean? But, Missouri, I like to go to because it's normally just closer to my house. Nebraska, I really liked it last year, and I wanted to go this year, but we ain't gonna get to go. And then there's a thing that our fire station does every year that's the same weekend, so I don't know if that will have a conflict with it next year and following years, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'll have to find out and see what next year brings, but
So next year,
all the conventions are always on the same weekends, so it'll be the same weekend next
I
year.
know, but Jane Days is always.
It'll be the same weekend. So what's everybody been up to?
It's always the fourth week Saturday of the month. It's always the last Saturday of September. So if that's the case, then next year for Jane Days will be September 30th.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be September 30th, which will be the last.
And like the convention in Iowa we go to, it's put on by Backwater, and it's in Bloomfield, Iowa. Last year was 4 days, and this year's only 2 days. So the biggest thing about that, I tried to figure out like what it would cost me to go there, what I would lose in money by not working, and how much money that I could potentially make when I'm there. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to make that decision. Hey Swampland, how you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming in. Hey kid, what state do you live in again? most states have a convention where they'll have some kind of little trapping thing. Illinois. Oh yeah, Illinois has a pretty big convention every year. They have one of the bigger ones, I believe. What is this? I think it's the same weekend as Kansas, which I think is the first weekend of October, if I remember right. Yeah. I know the conventions change locations every year. I'm not sure where it's at this year. Yeah, most states have one. Like a lot of states, people don't think have one. Have one. Like North Carolina has one. Texas, I think, has two. Uh, Oklahoma has one. Arkansas has one. Maine has one. New York has a big one. Washington has one. Montana has one. A lot of those states, people don't think they have one. They do. You just usually, if you go on Google and you look up your state's trapping association, you can figure it out. Or if you have Facebook, you can go on there and figure it out. Yeah. I know Texas usually has one in the fall and in the spring. I'm not sure where at. I know they move around. But you should be able to go to their website and they should have it listed on there. If the association keeps their website updated. I know a lot of them aren't very good at updating the website. Alright, I appreciate it, KW. You have a good night and a good week. I will not make it to Nebraska's convention this year. Missouri, I think, is the only one we're going to make it to, and it's this weekend. There's a small chance we'll make it to Iowa, but I don't think so. And that's the last weekend of October. I believe it's the last weekend of October. We did the drawing. Yeah. Joshua Rich won. Didn't show up very well.
I didn't write his name.
Joshua Rich won the drawing. We drew it about 8 minutes ago. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good day, good evening, good night. Time is very weird to me anymore. The weather here has been actually kind of nice. In the morning, in the evenings, it's been in the like high 50s, low 60s. The other day it was 52. But during the day it's getting, close to 80, 82, something like that.
He's like 85 today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 90.
90 today.
High
Yeah.
80s all week.
Our trapping season starts November 15th, but right now we have a early season raccoon, skunk, and possum season going on.
Oh, you have a survey in here somewhere to take.
Don't worry about doing a survey.
It was for the.
Yeah, I'm in Missouri.
It was for the.
Yeah, it's been
bears.
nice, that's for sure. Definitely makes me ready for fall. My favorite time of year.
Missouri Fur Bearers.
A. C. Leminski. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I wrote that name down.
Leminski. How you doing tonight? Appreciate everybody coming in. Uh, I know a few people that have caught hogs in them. But normally, uh, you're gonna catch the smaller ones, if that makes sense. You'll catch like you know the jaw will go in between their toes or something like that. But normally stuff like that that has a straight leg, straight hoof, they can pull out. I've had very few people that have caught hogs in traps. I've seen just one or two. But snares are normally what people use for hogs, or you buy that $15,000 big circle automatic drop cage. But yeah, most people use snares for hogs. Pronounced perfectly. That's awesome. And I'm doing pretty good. Just been busy. Trap coyote, raccoon, pigs year round. 2 coon per day. So that makes it hard because that's almost saying you can't have but 2 traps out. Yeah, with that, I mean, the chances of you catching a deer and the deer not getting out is very, 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 very slim. Because, I mean, 99.999% of the time, the deer's just going to pull out because they have a straight hoof. And, I mean, there's nothing there for the trap to have leverage on. It's like if you took a steel pipe and stuck it in the trap. If you pull hard enough, it'll just come right out because there's nothing for the jaws to get leverage on. That makes sense. Now, if you're able, like I've caught a calf before, because the way the calf stepped, the jaw went in between the toes, and it just had one toe. Well, it didn't get up on the leg because it got stuck on that one toe. Therefore, you know, it was in the trap when I got there. Luckily, my wife was with me, and she was able to get the mama cow distracted and stuff while I let the calf out real quick. Yeah, nothing to hold, pretty much. And like as far as pigs go, I've seen people that have like little piglets and stuff, but I mean, I don't think you'll have to worry too much about anything else. Now, if you do have a lot of pigs running through, you might get a lot of trip traps. What I mean by that is like, um, if you have 10 traps, you might come into 4 of them, you know, being tripped and stretched out because a hog stepped in it, the trap stepped on his leg, he pulled it tight and then pulled out, so your trap's going to be laying there. So at that point, it can be frustrating because then you have to keep resetting that trap over and over and over and over. But it's also one of those things that, you know, I mean, there's not really a way around it unless you want to. I mean, you can do like a big trench set, and a lot of times that will prevent a lot of that problem, but it's not going to prevent it completely. Yeah, that's where you almost need a one of those big cage traps. I know sometimes people aren't very willing to work with them, but a lot of times if you talk to your conservation agent, um, they usually have traps out there. They usually have traps that they have, and they can come take care of problems like that. They might tell you they can't, but they can. If your agent says no, then you can probably just call your state office and tell them you have land and there's a huge pack of pigs on there that are causing you problems, and then come take care of them, because I mean that's part of the conservation agent's job. Yeah, that said, um, about the only way you can do it really is dropping cages on them. A lot of people use snares, but then again, I mean, hogs are, they can be pretty big and pretty stout. So I mean, you're gonna have to have a pretty good sized snare. I mean, a coyote snare probably not gonna do you. Yeah, I get that. There's a lot of states are that way. We don't really have any here. Occasionally, you'll see one here. Now, if you go like 20, 30 minutes away, they have some, but right here in my area, not really. They're starting to see a black bear a little more often around here. Normally on the other side of the highway, but they'll be here soon enough. Yeah. Well, we have armadillos. I know armadillos aren't near as big, but they can cause close to just as much damage. I mean, you can go to a field and there'll be, 50 or 60 basketball sized holes in the field because of the stupid armadillos. And groundhogs are pretty bad too, but armadillos, I mean, they just sit there and dig. They'll dig a hole about that big around, about that deep, and then they'll go a foot and a half over, dig another one, foot and a half over, dig another one. It's just frustrating. A lot of the rare wildlife, yeah. No, we don't really, haven't ever trapped them. I have caught a few in conibear sets, but a lot of that, is just blind sets. If one happens to walk through there, but I mean, that was a long time ago. But I'm gonna give me some more conibears this year because I want to try doing some skunk sets with them. Give me some 120s or 155s. I'm trying to do some skunk sets. Just get a half dozen or something. Probably get some 155s because that's the largest that we can use on dry land in Missouri is the 155. Alright, Swampland, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night and a good week. That's awesome. RBGs are a great trap. I've never personally used them, but I know a ton of people that have, and they all like them. They all have their place, just like all the other ones, but I've also, they've done research to say that the circle ones move just a little bit quicker than the square ones. Huh?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Please. Yeah, they make some V stands. I don't know where all you can get them. I know you can buy them off She Trap's website. But the V stand he made for the, Nick made them for the RBG, but the square traps will also work on them. And they're not too expensive either. I think you can get a dozen for like $70, 70, $80. You can get a dozen, I think. Oh yeah. Alright.
I'm going to go to work.
Doubt it.
Please. Unplug me.
No, it's not bad. Alright, I appreciate it. You have a good week. Good night. No problem. Like I said, I'll have another one. Not exactly sure when, but I'll have to figure something out and we'll do another one. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it's just been busy. Busy, busy, busy. I bottled up lures today to take to the convention. Made some lures, bottled up some. I gotta bottle up a bunch of baits tomorrow. Got some more supplies coming in tomorrow, so I can get some more done. Also, hopefully get the alternator for my truck, so I can get my truck running. Hopefully the alternator fixes the problem. Now I gotta fix my wife's car, because it's not running right. Just been fun. And then once I get both of them running right, my new, I bought a 95 Dodge Dakota with a flatbed on it to use as a trapping rig. And once I get two main vehicles running, I'm gonna work on getting it running. Which it has a, pretty sure it has a brake leak. One of the brake lines is leaking. Needs an alternator. And I don't know what else. I gotta get a new alternator for it so it will idle and run before I can try to figure out what else might be wrong with it. And I gotta fix a few things so I can get it inspected, so I can get tags, so I can drive it on the highway. Yeah, lots of things to do. And got a few things I'm gonna try to pick up at the convention if they have them. Have it. I'm gonna buy a couple old, like number 3 long spring traps. I'm gonna try using a couple this year for coyotes and bobcats. Try to get like 2 of them. See how I like them. I've heard a lot of people talking about them, so I'm gonna give them a try. If I can find what I'm looking for at the convention. I know there's usually a lot of people that have a lot of them, so shouldn't have a hard time finding them. But anyway, I appreciate everybody. Can't thank you enough for everything. Look forward to seeing quite a bit more content coming from you soon. As season gets closer, I'll be having more videos coming up. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and head off here. I gotta head to work in about an hour. So I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good week. And thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it won't be... I'm gonna try to do a live or 2 at the convention. Kind of just depends on how busy I am. If I'm super, super, super busy, then might not have time, but I'm gonna try to do lives, kind of show everybody around what's going on, stuff like that. So that's Friday and Saturday this week. So anyway, I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good week, and thanks again.